My name is Mohammed.
He's a fun little kid. He's got a great personality. He loves playing any sport. He's got a motor that's always going.
Great kid, has a great sense of humor. He's loves soccer.
He'll come and warm up with us like he did and, you know, hang out.
Sometime I go to Mike's game.
If he wants to volunteer as a ball boy and everything.
Yep. Actually, my son is right here, and I'll have him take him right over there and check him all in. And...
Yeah, I get to practice with him.
It's great to have him around.
He's been amazing.
He's serving as a ball boy.
Yeah, I like ball boy.
Ball boys for today. Mohammed Lansing.
He loves doing it. He loves jobs. You know, if you want to move furniture, call Mohammed.
You're gonna do a good job, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot of fate, a lot of luck, the way things happen. It's a great story.
His dad was a hero. Mohammed's dad was a hero.
His dad was a hero of the war.
Giving his life, obviously, in support of, you know, of our cause and the future of Iraq.
Yeah. Just squeeze.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
You know, we had set up a casualty collection point down at Ramadi Government Center in anticipation of a suicide bomber, so our medics were out in force.
That's when I noticed this boy and his mother, but this one particular boy just kept looking at me and looking at me and looking at me and looking at me. My interpreter took a photo of the boy, and he was going to take a second photo of him, and before he did, the mother whipped his hat off.
Took my hat out, and he took a picture for me.
And exposed these really disfiguring burn injuries that he had on his head and on his face.
To tell the whole story on Mohammed, he was actually burned in a house fire when he was about 2.5 years old. And then during this war in Iraq since 2001, his father was an interpreter for our soldiers and Marines in Iraq, and was one of them was gunned down by the terrorists.
When Doc had seen Mohammed and his injuries, he came back and said, "Hey, sir, this is what I want to do. How do I do it?"
And then I went, he's like, I told him, what's going on? And he's like, you're going to America, you're going to America.
Everything we do has got a human element, you know. I mean, it puts things in perspective.
I was like feeling happy and jumping around.
This guy is already practically a soldier. We're so happy. The whole MSU community and the East Lansing community have just gotten behind this effort so heavy. It's just very heartwarming to see. Everybody that you tell the story about wants to do what they can to help him out.
You came here to do surgery.
I was first contacted by Major Howe from a telephone call from Iraq. I had no idea who he was, and why would a PA from Iraq be calling me?
You need to have you read each one of these where it says initial here, you need to initial, where it says check one, you need to check one.
Knew about Charles and asked him if there was a plastic surgeon at Michigan State that could help with this young boy, and he said, yes, there certainly is. I work with him every day.
You don't particularly need it back there, you need it more up here.
The staff at the MSU Department of Surgery, the staff here, the staff at the Jackson Pediatric Dentistry, the optometrist's office. I mean, everybody bends over backwards, and they're just so accommodating and so friendly, right? Yeah, everybody's so nice to you. I know when I went to the doctor, the nurses were mean.
Yeah, I was scared. My fear was shaking.
Yeah?
Yeah. And the second surgery, they put a tissue expander for my head.
So it'll be just a little bit of a wait now until we can fix that, and then we can start filling it up again.
So I tie and I would just.
So they have to readjust it?
Yeah.
Because it folded over, right?
Yeah, because it ruined. I think I ruined it.
We have now put a tissue expander into this side of his scalp.
He's a kid that, like most kids, anything new, he asks 1,000 questions, and he wants to know. As long as you let him know what's going on and you don't surprise him, you know, he's fine. He jokes with you and he laughs with you, but he knows when it's serious, and he knows what questions to ask.
You need to go in and undermine more area
Yeah, we just make that little opening we made before where we had the stitches in.
It's easy surgery?
Yeah, it's easy. Because I've been with Dr. Lanigan now for over 25 years, and we've done humanitarian work with kids in Guatemala and South America and other countries as a humanitarian effort to try to improve the kids' appearance or status in society.
They take care of me.
Does that hurt? You're gonna go to sleep here real soon.
Forward part of the tissue expander over here was kind of folded, and so we had to make that pocket a little bigger in front.
So in 2 weeks he'll come in the office and then we'll take a look at it.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good day today. We were glad we were able to get that done. Now we feel we can get on the road to doing all these other things.
He was a little bit under the weather for most of the rest of that day, but he was back to his 3 or 4 fish sandwiches a day, by the next day.
I was just overjoyed to get involved with this. There's a lot of people in Michigan that are getting behind this effort.
The mission won't be over until Mohammed's medical care is complete and he gets returned back to his family in Ramadi.
I'd be beautiful.
Here, he knows that this is an opportunity of a lifetime, and he's making the most of it.